I'm 60 years old now, and honestly, when I look back at those decades, I think, my God, how much time I wasted. For 30 years, I experimented with my health, swallowed handfuls of pills, went on strange detoxes, postponed proper nutrition for later. And in the end, I paid for it with chronic fatigue, pain, insomnia, and extra weight. Today, I want to share with you 7 key lessons that changed my life. Things I understood too late. Don't wait until you're 60 like me. Start right now, and you'll save yourself years of suffering and illness. Ready? Let's go. I thought vitamins were a magic pill. In my 30s and 40s, I was obsessed with supplements. Chronic fatigue, severe insomnia, arthritis, constant weakness. I decided the solution was simple: more vitamins. I was swallowing 10-15 pills a day, sometimes even 20-30. Multivitamins, 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C, vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, coenzyme Q10, a whole arsenal. I thought, once my body gets everything it needs, everything will fall into place. But nothing fell into place. On the contrary, sometimes it got worse: nausea, stomach problems, even allergies. Why? Because vitamins and supplements only work on the background of proper nutrition. If you eat fast food, drink soda, and sleep 5 hours a night, no pills will save you. Your body simply can't absorb them properly. It's like pouring gasoline into a car with a leaking carburetor. It just spills out. Now I take the bare minimum of supplements, only what I actually need based on blood tests. Magnesium before bed, vitamin D in winter, omega-3, and I eat real food. The difference is huge. If you're currently swallowing vitamins by the handful, stop, fix your plate first. Colon detoxes and all those cleanses are a trap. In my 40s, I got hooked on trendy detoxes. I drank herbal teas, did enemas, bought expensive powders to cleanse the colon. I thought, I'll flush out the toxins and feel brand new. The result? At first lightness, then extreme weakness, dehydration, cramps, and the loss of good bacteria. Once, after a herbal detox, I was bedridden for 2 weeks. My immune system revolted. Toxins were released from tissues too fast, and my body simply couldn't cope. Later I learned this. The liver and kidneys already do an excellent job of removing toxins if you give them proper food and enough water. Aggressive cleanses wash out electrolytes, destroy the microbiome, and often contain sugar from juices, which completely wrecks ketosis and normal metabolism. My advice: forget extreme detoxes. The best cleanse is proper nutrition. Plenty of animal protein, vegetables, fermented foods, sauerkraut, kefir, probiotics, and intermittent fasting. Your gut will clean itself, naturally and without harm. I'll start eating healthy when I finish my studies, when the kids grow up, when I retire. That was my favorite excuse in my 20s and 30s. In college, I lived on instant noodles, liters of coffee, and sweets. I blamed my fatigue on stress. Then came work, family, and no time to cook. I kept postponing it. I'll take care of my health when I'm older. And then 50 came, and the bill arrived all at once. Excess weight, inflammation, joint pain, prediabetes. It turned out that most of my fatigue was caused by blood sugar spikes. When I finally switched to a healthy keto-style diet, animal protein, vegetables, healthy fats, and minimal carbohydrates, my energy came back as if I were 30 again. Don't postpone it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start small, replace 1 meal a day with real food without sugar and processed carbs. In a week, you'll feel the difference. Pain in the right shoulder is almost never just the shoulder. For years, my right shoulder ached. I thought it was osteochondrosis, overuse, or age. I went to chiropractors, got injections, took painkillers. Nothing helped for long. Then I learned this. In about 90% of cases, pain in the right shoulder is referred pain from the liver, gallbladder, or bile ducts. Bile stagnation, gallstones, fatty liver, and the shoulder hurts as if it were dislocated. When I fixed my diet, added bile-stimulating foods, olive oil, artichokes, beets, and started intermittent fasting, the pain almost completely disappeared. If your right shoulder hurts, don't just see an orthopedist. Get an ultrasound of your liver and gallbladder too. It could save you years of suffering. Snacking and eating little but often is the worst thing you can do. All my life I believed to avoid hunger you need to eat 5 to 6 times a day. Snacks, yogurts, fruit, nuts. As a result, my insulin was constantly elevated, the weight wouldn't go away, and inflammation kept growing. When I switched to intermittent fasting, 16-18 hours without food, the weight started dropping, my joints stopped hurting, and my energy became stable. My body finally began burning fat instead of living on constant sugar spikes. If you snack all the time, try at least 12-14 hours without food. For example, dinner at 6 p.m. and breakfast at 8-10 a.m. This changed my life. Not all healthy foods are equally healthy. For years I made smoothies with kale, spinach and apples. I thought it was a superfood. It turned out that excess fiber can irritate the gut, cause bloating and interfere with mineral absorption. Now I eat vegetables in moderation and focus more on protein and fats. Kale, yes, but not by the kilogram. Listen to your gut. It will tell you. Magnesium is needed for 300+ reactions in the body: sleep, muscles, nerves, heart health, and even the prevention of kidney stones. I used to have night cramps, insomnia, and anxiety. Tests showed a deficiency. I started taking magnesium glycinate before bed, and my sleep became deep. The cramps disappeared and my blood pressure stabilized. Check your magnesium levels. Eat nuts, seeds, leafy greens, and dark chocolate, and use supplements if needed. Friends, I'm 60, and I finally feel better than I did at 40. But those 30 years of mistakes, they could have been avoided. Don't repeat them. Start today. Eat real food, move your body, sleep well, and listen to your body. Don't wait for later. Later may be too late. If this video was helpful, like it and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And I wish you strong health and energy for many years to come. See you soon.